to this issue of Mad Murphy, where I take a few topics that are pissing me off and simply rant about them. I'm in no way an expert on any of these topics. These are simply my opinions based off of what I've seen, read, and heard. And if anything I have to say angers you, just get over it. If you wish to make a counterpoint on any of these topics, please feel free to email me with the WHP contact form at wellhey.com/contact or simply add a comment to this video. I will not and absolutely refuse to address any idiot who wants to start a screaming match with me by starting off, including, or ending with insults. These are just my opinions, just as you are entitled to yours, so if you want my respect and have a mature debate, then you may want to start off with some respect as well. You ready? Let's dive right in. I decided not to actually poke at an issue that drives me nuts in this issue. Instead, I'm going to tackle something that makes me laugh, cringe, and worry for the future of our planet. We all know that one guy or girl that isn't playing with a full deck or fell out of the retard tree and hit every branch on the way down. And with the invention of social media, we no longer need to tell these people, here's your sign. They publicly broadcast their stupidity on a global level. So I scoured the interwebs for a good enough collection of social media idiots, and hopefully we can laugh at these morons together. Now I'm going to be shooting from the hip on this one. I've printed all of these out, and you'll be able to see them up in the corner, so make sure, just enjoy these with me, alright? The devil has 5 letters, so does weed. If you don't think weed is the devil, you need Jesus. You need to learn how to fucking count. Why y'all acting like the world just now getting messed up? What about slavery? The Hall of Cost? Pick up a book. Might want to do the same there, Skippy. Atlanta this one. Atlanta spelled backwards is Atlanta. No. No, it's not. It's not. Will Smith kind of looks like the guy from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah, he kind of does, doesn't he? Jesus fucking Christ. It's like I'm trying to do Sabubby Efreef. I want my first daughter to be a girl. Just gonna let that one sink in. I want my first daughter to be a girl. A person who loves you will never kick you when you're down or pour salad on your wounds. I've never heard of that phrase. I've never heard that phrase, pour salad on your wounds. Maybe it's new. Maybe it's something, maybe it's a phrase that you teach your daughter wife when you're married to your husband's son. Oh, Jesus Christ. I picked these out a while ago. I forgot about them. Good thing she's kind of good looking because this up here is not wrapped too tight. If Barack Obama is our president, why is he getting involved with Russia? Scary. What's scary is you don't know the goddamn president's real name. Stupid hoe. Oh, fucking Christ. This one hurts me on a very spiritual level. Because the company that I work for, we do music publishing, and this was all over the place when B.B. King actually died. And when I saw this tweet, I'm just like, R.I.P. Rodney King. It's the wrong king. It's very wrong king. I mean, Rodney King is dead, but that's not the picture. That's not the correct picture. This is just one of the many reasons I hate Justin Bieber. Just one of the many. Fuck you, Canada. Justin Bieber, I got hit by your car twice today, but it's okay because I love you. Just back over her a third time, why don't you? This motherfucker. Who the fuck is Paul McCartney? Ow. Give me a minute. This a little bit. Ow. Knock the graphic away for a moment. Oh, God. Ow. Just. I'm gonna need a drink after this one. Okay, bring it back. Oh, Jesus. Who the fuck is Paul McCartney? This is why I fuck with Kanye. He always trying to put on new artists. And this is why men live shorter lifespans than women. It's because they read shit like this! And they have a heart attack. Or a stroke. Rosetta Stone did not sit on the hat bus for you gays to be asking for equal rights. No, she didn't sit on that bus, but she taught me fluent Spanish. Muy loco. Oh. Don't go Jason Waterfalls. That song. How did Beyonce's album go #1 in 100 countries when there are only 7? Asia, Africa, Antarctica, Australia, North and South America, and Europe. Continents. Much bigger. They contain countries. Fucking moron. Every damn year we learn about the Holocaust in school. You need to talk to the other guy. Both of you guys fail history. Every damn year we learned about the Holocaust in school. I'm tired of this shit. Just talk to one of the Jews who survived that some bitch. I bet they're sick of talking about it too because you motherfuckers just don't learn. The name and the picture is blacked out, but I can tell you right now that this is Ken Ham. I can't believe Earth turned 2014 today. Yeah, where my sources come from Wikipedia. I'm going to take you seriously, you dumbass motherfucker. I can never pay attention when I do my homework, shaking my head. I must have ADHD. That has got to be the highest fucking resolution I've ever heard of. Jesus. Wow. I'm sick of the U.S. government. I'm moving to California. Fuck the U.S. Going to ask you to retake Geography 101. Just United States geography. Why do the women never have to take DNA tests to see if it's theirs? No, maybe because it came out of them. Maybe I don't know. Maybe might. Finally got my debit card. Love the blue. Back code of my card is 388. Why is everyone asking? Shaking my head. you're going to want to cancel. My HIV results came back positive. I'm clean. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. So hot in the office, one of the secretaries thought she was menopause. I wonder. Jamaica, a country in Africa, right? What region they from? No, it's a little more that. It's a little closer to the U.S., across an ocean. Not even part of Africa. Not even close. I'd rather kill myself than commit suicide. Well, I got some good news for you, honey. Justin Bieber is now going by Bizzle in case you needed another reason to think white people are terrible. He's Canadian, not white. He's white complected, but isn't white as in the race. There are many white Caucasians in Canada. Many of them. Many of them. Many much whiteness in Canada. Many muchness. R.I.P. in peace, Nelson Mandarin, first black prime minister of the USA. There's just so much wrong with that. I don't even know where to begin. What the fuck is Obama's last name? Does anyone know? I do. I know. So is HIV an STD or disease? Guess what the D stands for in STD? Just take a wild fucking guess. Just take a guess. Alright. Now this last one is actually one of my absolute favorite Facebook back and forths I have ever seen in my entire life. It is the battle between an idiot named Brandon and a heroic troll named Robert. Brendan, I don't get gay marriage. Two men doing that is just wrong. Robert, what's there to get? It's just a couple of fellas having a go at each other. Brendan, it goes against God, not something you'd understand. Robert, you're right. It's not something I'd understand. If we're discussing this with anyone else, I would bring up the argument that your personal religious beliefs should not affect the true love of two other people. But then I remember that you have the emotional range of a watercress sandwich, and you are totally indifferent to the feelings and lives of others, so I won't bother. Brendan, what the fuck you mean by that, you fag? Robert, nothing. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Kathy, guess who's going to Paris this summer? Brendan, watch out for the ragheads while you're there, lol. Robert, also be on the lookout for xenophobic inbred loony biscuits who haunt your Facebook page with their inane comments. Brendan, can't believe Kim Davis' story has disappeared. She stood up for what she believed in. But now gay marriage... I'm going with that. But now gay marriage has been forced upon this great nation. Robert, this is at least the 5th status you've made about gay marriage. Why do you care so much? Worrying about what a couple of gay dudes do in the privacy of their own home is about the gayest thing for a guy to do. Brendan, what the fuck are you implying? I am 100% straight. Robert, you're a narrow sea passage connecting two large bodies of water? Brendan, you're not even making sense now. Just stop talking before you embarrass yourself. Tim, Brendan, he's saying that you used the wrong straight. Brendan, no I did not because spell check recognizes it. You can spell it either way. Robert, don't even bother, Tim. It goes straight through one ear and out the other with old Brendan. Brendan, Fight Club, 5 out of 7 movie. This is where it gets good. Robert, 5 out of 7? I must say, this is a grading scale like no other I've seen before. Brendan, shut the fuck up, Rob. I liked the movie. I thought it was dark and mysterious, almost as good as The Dark Knight. Robert, yes, I don't think we'll soon forget The Dark Knight, the masterful superhero film by Christopher Nolan. Brendan, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Whatever, I don't care. The point is I liked Fight Club and would give it a perfect score. Sullivan's Theorem. In film reviewing situations, the integer 5 is roughly equivalent to the integer 7. Note, this is not applicable in any other scenario. Brendan, why do you do this on every single status I post? Robert, well, you make it so easy. Brendan, just saw Toy Story 3. Not a big fan. Pixar is starting to really suck. Did not like the ending at all. Toy Story 3 was better. Robert, and I really wasn't big on the first Batman movie. Batman Begins was better. Brendan, Batman Begins was the first Batman movie. Robert, as opposed to Toy Story 3, which was, as we all know, the second Toy Story movie. Brendan, fuck you, Rob. I meant Toy Story 2, not Toy Story 3. It was obvious. I love that spelling, obvious. So just stop it. Robert, I personally would award Toy Story 3 a perfect 5 out of 7 score. I really like it. Kathy, my niece turns 17 today. Lots of love, Emily. Brendan, special age. Congrats. Robert, happy 15th birthday, Emily. Brendan, for the last fucking time, shut up with the 5 equals 7 bullshit. I'm fucking done with it. I will report you. Robert, Kathy, have you considered getting Emily a nice armor for her big day? Brendan, I fucking hate you. Now, there was a post that was missed. At some point, Brendan confused the spelling of the word armoire with armor, and Robert let him have it. You can imagine the hilarity that ensued. Brendan, 5 days until Krampus comes out. Excited to see this one. Robert, so a week? Brendan, I fucking hate you. Brendan, Rob has been a giant pain in the ASS recently, as I'm sure you all know, lol. People have messaged me saying I should block him, but if I block him, he wins. I need to show him I don't care about his child comments. Robert, I see. You don't care. That's why you made an entire status about it. Gotcha. Sarah Marie, Brendan, just block him. Rob, stop it. Brendan, why are you doing this? Robert, because I and everyone else who knows you has put up with your idiocy on our feeds for far too long. Someone had to call you out on it. A silent protector. A watchful guardian. A dark knight. Brendan, you're so fucking obnoxious. Robert, remember, Brendan, if you block me, the terrorists win. If you stuck around this long, I want to thank you for letting me air out my grievances. And believe me, I got lots of them, so I'm just going to close out with the usual. It doesn't matter what your religion is. I think we can all believe that treat others as you wish to be treated is a pretty decent rule to live by. So why don't we all just stop the fighting and treat others the way we would like to be treated? You can never have too much of a good thing. Unless it's beer, then drink responsibly. I look at all of my friends and fans as younger brothers and sisters. I'm not yelling simply to yell. I just don't want you to make the same mistakes I have, so if I go off on you individually, it's because I see you're about to hit that point where you'll turn into me, and we cannot have any more Murphys. The world can barely tolerate one. If you missed any of this Mad Murphy issue, the transcript will be posted on wellhey.com, so stop on by and enjoy the insanity. If you have a suggestion of a topic you'd like to hear my opinion about, you can let me know in the comments or at wellhey.com/contact. As always, you can catch me and say hi on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and YouTube. This is Murphy 1976 of Wellhey Productions, where we bring you colorful insanity to your drab, uneventful lives.